to 1926, which does make me 90 years of age, much to my surprise. Although my grandfather lived to be 105, so I didn't say he died at 105, I said he lived to be 105. So it runs in our family that you keep doing things until everything suddenly gives out. Or does it? Oh, never mind. As I said, I was born during 1926, during the Depression in the United States. Things were very, very bad during that period of time. We lived with relatives. We had, when we did have enough money to rent an apartment, we had to move every time the rent came due. We would see people moving in as we were moving out. As far as eating, we would go with family, and we would bring whatever we had to Grandmom's house so that everybody could contribute and we would be able to get a decent meal. My dad was a house painter, and he found that when he painted a house, he wouldn't get paid. And what was the poor man going to do? He couldn't take the paint back, so he had to find other means to earn a living. He sold vacuum cleaners, he sold books, he sold anything he could to make a living. But I do remember as a child having a wonderful meal. There was a company called Steakums, where you had a piece of steak in a little machine, and you put it in at one end and you turned the handle, and it punctured it, it made it tender. You can buy these steaks today, new ones of course. It was delicious for a period of time because we ate steak, very unusual. We also sold insurance. Gee, I hope nobody tried to collect. I'm sure the companies are long gone by now. I became a latchkey kid when I was old enough to have a key attached to me, because my mother also had to go to work. But I felt safe. There was always somebody to take care of a child. Your next door neighbor, if the child were in trouble, you would knock on a wall, and the neighbor would come over and see what the problem was, and probably take you into their apartment and give you something to eat. I still remember something. The other day I recalled, I must have been 4 years of age, and I was hungry. Mother wasn't in the room. I went to the refrigerator and I took out butter and an egg, and somehow or other lit the fire, put the butter in a frying pan and broke an egg into it. Just as my mother arrived, she hauled me off the chair and looked at me, and she had tears in her eyes. I don't know how much butter I put into the frying pan.